Welcome back. This is For the Love of Baby Boomer Show. I'm your host, Dolores Clyburn, and we have a very interesting show with a very interesting baby boomer, and that's Property Management with Alan. Welcome back, Alan. I think we were talking about letting other people come in and do what they do while you learn and do what you do, evolve in the business. And so I like to know, you do your business. This is like a vacation to you. In other words, it's a passion. You like what you do. Mm-hmm. How do you balance your personal and professional life, Alan?
Sometimes that's hard.
Okay. Well, tell us why it's hard and what you do.
Well, I guess I learned this from my father many years ago. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to put the phone down at nighttime.
Oh. I think many of us can relate to that.
Right. I do have some rules in my head that I like to follow. Mm-hmm. Say if somebody calls me or leaves me a voicemail at nighttime, mm-hmm. and it's after 6 o'clock, if I know it can wait until in the morning, mm-hmm. that's when I go after it. Because I feel like going home, eating dinner in peace, mm-hmm. playing with my dog.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. What kind of dog do you have? We have to give a shout out to dogs.
I have what they call a plot hound.
A plot hound?
Plott.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's actually the North Carolina state dog.
Oh, okay.
He's taller than just a hound dog. Mm-hmm. They're basically, like my dog is black, but he has some brindle in him, and you can actually see the brindle.
Okay, what is brindle?
It's like a brown, black lines.
Okay, I think I've seen that.
He's got a little white chest.
Yeah, okay.
And he's 9 years old.
All right, mid-age.
He loves to chase deer, and which is fine with me.
Okay.
I mean, I remember last winter when it was freezing cold outside, he stayed out there for 2 hours barking at something.
Okay. Well, he was happy.
He was happy. He was exhausted and cold when he came in.
Okay.
So, but one of the things that I find interesting with people that do the same thing that I do mm-hmm. is a problem will come up. Mm-hmm. And that problem is small right now, but they don't do anything about it.
Okay.
And then when they finally have to do something about it, that problem has gotten so big, and the cost to repair it has also gotten very large.
Okay. And how about the stress behind it?
The person making that decision to do it then
mm-hmm. is
like, oh, this is so expensive. And I'm like, why didn't you take care of it when the problem first started?
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, these buildings that I own were built back in, I know this building here was built in 1979. Mm-hmm. The building in the back was built in 1980. So they were both being built around the same time,
yeah.
So, I mean, recently I've had to do some structural work.
Okay.
But once I found it, I got in touch with the people, mm-hmm. and sometimes you may have to wait because they're already doing other jobs.
Right.
But they were, a little expensive. So what I'm trying to do right now, because of the economy and because things have gotten so expensive, mm-hmm. okay, what can I hold off on right now? Mm-hmm. Keep an eye on it. Mm-hmm. Maybe do a particular situation next year, okay. which is around the corner, actually.
Okay.
So,
mm-hmm. 3 months.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, this particular building here last winter, I was driving from the other building at the end of the street, and the gutter on the back of the building was leaning in the center. Mm. I said, this isn't good. Mm-hmm. So when it was fixed, we ended up replacing sheeting on the roof. So we had to take some shingles down, take some sheeting down, put new sheeting up.
So it's not the whole roof; it's just patch,
Right.
kind of a patchy type
Yeah,
thing.
because the rest of the roof is still in good shape.
Okay.
So, and I had a problem down at the other building not soon after that. But I once it was told, I had somebody go up on top of the roof and get all the pine needles off of it. And that's how we found the problem.
Okay, because the pine needles will cover up everything.
Yep.
And you see nothing but pine needles when you're looking up. Yeah.
Yep.
So you stay on top of things.
I try. I'm not perfect, but I do.
So you don't just drive by. You drive and you look and you check things out. This is your baby.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other thing, one of the things that my father told me before he passed away was, whatever he looked at me and he said, whatever property that has my name on it, do not sell it. Okay? So I've kept that promise. We're also in our company I've got we own a property in the east end of Richmond that we're 50-50 ownership on it.
When you say you, it's you and your sister?
Yeah, well, she's in that 50%. We have another relative that owns the other 50.
Okay, so it's three of you.
But we have a property management firm managing that property. And the property was built 1966, 1967.
Okay.
And there's a total of 89 units in there.
Oh.
And it's very important to keep an older property maintained.
Yeah.
And because I want any of the residents over there, I want them to be in a safe environment.
Okay.
Okay.
So my question relates to the property management. How do you feel about that? How long have you used them, or have have you been hands on with it at any time?
Oh, I'm hands on it all the time.
All the time. Okay.
I'm probably the management company that I use was a gentleman that actually worked for my father.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay.
Unfortunately, he's passed away, but the company is still there. And, one of the hard things I had to really learn when I first got involved with it was my father, may he rest in peace, was one of these people that was always over there before he got sick. Mm-hmm. And some of the residents knew who he was. Mm. And so when they saw him, hey, Mr. Weinstein, can I go show you this? Well, once I got our craft management company involved in this, they told me, Alan, anytime one of those residents see you, tell them to come to the rental office. So that took some burden off of me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the way it's supposed to work.
That's why you have them, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I do, when we have major work done over there, I have requested them to use some contractors that I do business with. Okay.
Because you like the company for whatever reason. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and they've worked with me on that. So,
okay. Again, you giving some of this to others that are professional in their field to do what they need to do to make your life the way you want it to be. Yeah.
And somebody just gave me this really delicious cookie.
Are we eating cookies now? We eating cookies? Yeah. Well, I hope a professional made that cookie.
Yeah. So, I'm 72.
72.
And I feel like now that I don't have to be here every minute. Mm-mm. Last night was an exception. I was trying to help a tenant move into their office.
Oh, well, that's.
I'm not going to mention any names.
Oh, that person must be close by.
But, keys. But I just feel like when I have to be here, just like earlier, I think in our first segment, I was telling you about this flood that we had.
Yes.
I was here until 11 o'clock that night.
Wow. Okay.
I stayed here as long as the contractors were here.
Right, because you wanted things done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be in a situation where I have to replace carpet.
Right.
And I would have if I'd come in there on Monday.
Yeah.
Found it.
You know, there was something that I wanted to ask, kind of getting a brain fart here, but here it is. We talked during a break, and you were saying that you're about 30 minutes away, and I know that I'm in the field somewhat too, real estate and short-term rental. And one of the things I advise people is to try to make it where you or your managing company are no more than about 20 minutes out.
Right.
Because emergencies can happen anytime.
Any time of the day.
Yeah.
Especially when you're wanting to go home.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. And that's why the people that I do business with and the ones that I've been doing business with long term, they know my buildings. I know the quality of work that they can do. You know, when I first started doing this, I was like on top of everything, just checking behind people. But I now have people in place that I feel so comfortable with them. I don't necessarily have to be right there when they're finished.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Okay.
And I know that if I do find something that they need to come back and check, they'll do that for me.
Okay.
So I have recently started taking off on Fridays unless there's something that I need to be here for.
Okay, so you started giving yourself a little self-care
Right.
or self-reflection, you know, something like that. Alan, this has been a great show, very informative show, and I'm hoping that someone here can benefit in so many ways they can benefit from this. But I like to close this, have our last question relate to you personally. What do you do for yourself for your happiness and fulfillment? Name one thing, please.
My grandson.
For your grandson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So what do you do, you know?
I was over there. Let's just give you an example. I was over their house recently, and my grandson calls me Grampy.
Grampy.
So he's in the living room. I'm back in the kitchen, and all I hear, Grampy, would you come over and snuggle with me? You know, that gave me the greatest joy in the world.
It just makes your heart go
right. And, you know, fortunately, I've done, you know, I've done pretty well, you know,
Okay.
and, you know, God bless, right?
Right.
So there's things that I have actually invested in to make life better for him.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And my goal is whatever he decides to do in life as he gets older, I want to see him accomplish that. At least get to that point.
Yes.
You know?
Okay. Well, Alan, I want to say thank you very much for being our guest.